Gunshots ringing out in Gaza City on Wednesday. Israeli forces are continuing their raid on Al-Shifa Hospital for the third day. The IDF says they killed dozens of militants during the operation and questioned or arrested hundreds of people. Troops first raided Gaza's largest hospital in November after claiming Hamas operated a command center within the facility, something the group denies. Officials say the reemergence of Hamas fighters in the area forced them to return.
The military task is to eliminate the 4 to 5 battalions that remain and the leadership of Hamas. If Israel doesn't do that, the reality is Hamas will win.
As the fighting continues, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is back in the Middle East. He'll be meeting with Saudi and Egyptian leaders to once again push for a temporary ceasefire deal that would see the release of more hostages from Hamas captivity. His trip coming one day after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rebuffed President Biden's request to call off a planned ground offensive in Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah. On Wednesday, Netanyahu will be addressing Senate Republicans on Israel's war efforts.
Such an operation in Rafah, where there are more than 1 million people, without a plan that also doesn't address for the various humanitarian pieces, would be a disaster.
The White House says an Israeli delegation will visit Washington next week to discuss the Rafah offensive. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox News.